Welcome to the Depth Dive. Today, we're getting into this really interesting story about Jack.
Yeah, the whole rented dad thing is from Milo Zane's book, Rent a Dad.
Right, and we're basically tracing how this sign he put up, almost as a joke, ended up meaning so much more.
Exactly. How a simple, kind of quirky idea really impacted him and, well, the whole community around him.
It started so small, didn't it? That hand-painted sign outside his garage.
Totally. Rent a dad advice, fixes, bad jokes, cash only. Just like that. A bit crooked.
He was a mechanic, right? So the plan was basically fix stuff.
Yeah, fix what's broken, say what's true. And his rule was leave before anyone tries to hug you. Keep it detached.
But then the phone actually rang. He was surprised, wasn't he?
Absolutely. Didn't expect the connection part.
So that first job, Leah, with the sink.
Uh-huh. Rainy Wednesday, leaking sink. But she called because, well, she said she missed having someone around who'd swear at the pipes.
Huh. So it wasn't just the plumbing.
Not at all. And Jack, he kind of thought, okay, I can fix stuff, and I can say dumb things. So he went, reluctantly.
And then there was Sam, the kid who wanted to learn dad stuff.
Yeah, like fixing bikes. He brought this rusty old bicycle.
And Jack's approach was pretty practical, right?
Okay. Look for what's bent, tighten what's loose, replace what won't hold. Basic mechanics.
But it felt like more than that even then. Sam was really into it.
Oh, totally. Which led to the barbecue invitation, remember? Jack showing up with his grill master apron.
Teaching Sam not to poke the sausages. Classic dad move.
Exactly. He was already fitting in, maybe without realizing it.
Then Sam starts just showing up at the garage. Wants to learn to really fix stuff.
Yeah, unannounced.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's garage, described as kind of chaotic but peaceful, becomes this learning space.
And the lessons got deeper, didn't they? Like, things and maybe people last longer if you care.
Right. And that fixing sometimes means, letting yourself be a little broken too. It wasn't just about making things perfect.
Like fixing that old radio from the attic. That
Yeah.
took stubbornness, patience.
Which Jack connected to fixing himself, his own mistakes. It's all interwoven.
The lists, too. Jack's list for control, and Sam starts his own list of things to learn.
Including eventually me, maybe, which is pretty powerful.
Fixing Sam's dad's watch, understanding some things stay broken but are still valuable.
Yeah, you keep them anyway.
Yeah.
It changes the definition of fixed.
And the client base kind of expands. Owen shows up.
Right. The sharp-dressed guy in the BMW hiring Jack for his son, Max.
Max was 16, grieving his mom. Owen just wanted Jack to show him something real.
A tough situation. And Jack's approach with Max, again, very hands-on, less talk.
Starts with the skateboard, right? Tightening the trucks.
Uh-huh. A quiet way of saying, hey, things break. Skateboards, maybe people too. It happens.
Then they build that tool shelf together. Sawdust and sarcasm.
Sounds like they found a way to connect. The shelf wasn't perfect, but the process mattered.
And then Max starts contacting Jack directly for skateboarding.
Yeah. Just hanging out, skating, that quiet nod. Max saying he was good now. A huge step.
It feels like Jack's role keeps evolving, becoming part of the community fabric. Like Ellie's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, the glitter, the balloons, and that best dad for now sticker she gave him.
And she just asks him to stay. Simple, but profound.
It hits him. Around the same time, he finds that letter from his brother.
What did that say again?
Basically, slow down, understand what people need. That he was proud of Jack for trying. It made Jack think about how people need someone who stays.
Which maybe explains the accidental dad school.
Huh. Yeah, suddenly he's teaching kids practical skills, maybe even life lessons. Enrollment was open, apparently.
And popping over to fix Leah's sink again, becoming the emergency dad.
It cements his role. Then Ellie throws him that surprise thank you party.
The hashtag one dad maybe sticker. He's really feeling like he belongs by then.
You see it in the late night texts he gets, too, from Max, Leah, Sam. They're acknowledging his impact.
Even his own failed attempt at fixing his fence becomes a moment of connection.
Right. Lee and Ellie just watch, no judgment. It's acceptance.
That Sunday dinner sounds terrifying for him initially, but it's real belonging.
Definitely. And showing up for extra dad day at Ellie's school.
Yeah.
He's embracing it.
Then the community throws him a surprise barbecue, the last job barbecue.
And Ellie says it perfectly. You're not really Rent a Dad anymore, You're just Jack. Our Jack.
Wow. That's the transformation right there.
Yeah. And his talk with Leah, admitting he didn't want to stay at first, but now he accepts this life.
The epilogue really wraps it up. The garage isn't just his anymore.
No, it's filled with memories, community stuff. Ellie's new sign. Jack's garage, open for fixes and cookies.
And Jack realizing maybe he doesn't need fixing right now.
He walks out, Leaves the tools, heads towards the people, towards home.
No tools required. That hits hard.
It really does. It suggests the most important connections, the real fixes. Maybe don't need tools at all, just presence, willingness.
So maybe something for you, the listener, to think about. Where might connection and purpose show up unexpectedly in your life, maybe without the tools you thought you needed?
Exactly. It often comes from surprising places.
Well, thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.